Hello guys, I am Denise Eiler and I wanted to talk to you today about managing your week when it comes to stress and mindset. So some of you work full-time jobs that you love, and some of you work full-time jobs that you might loathe, and some of you are working from home trying to juggle educating your kids at the same time right now. And then some of you are stay-at-home parents who are just constantly trying to juggle children and keep your sanity, right? So I wanted to chat today because I spent 27 years in corporate careers that for the most part, the first 18 years really did serve me, and they were good for me. I was a single parent. I was able to put my son in good schools and in a decent house and all that good stuff. So it did serve me for that time, but there was a time when he grew up that my heart was calling for something different. And when it's time for you to move into something different, you're gonna feel upset, you're gonna feel just kind of misery in what you're doing. And if that thing that feels miserable is your job, then most times your heart is calling you into another area and into another part of your life. That season may be over for you and it's time to move into something new. So on Sundays, once I was in this miserable part, I would start thinking about how miserable my week was gonna be, how I didn't wanna go to work, how, I don't know how I'm gonna make it through a day, let alone a week, and I would ruin the last half of my weekend. So, that whole mindset shift and pre-planning to have a bad week is not good for us. And it not only affected my Sundays, but it also affected my evenings and my mornings, and I'd be in a bad mood before anything even happened to put me in a bad mood. So when you're in that miserable place, you got to understand that your life is calling you, your heart's calling you to shift. So instead of just sitting there miserable and feeling super trapped, I felt totally trapped. I didn't know where to go. Financially, I couldn't, just quit my job and go find myself. So I had to do it in small steps. So let's start out with mindset, keeping your mindset in check, and trying to get that under control while, excuse my dog, while you are shifting into something new. So we've got to get into a more positive mindset in order to move forward. All right, so I spent mornings driving to work crying some mornings and just listening to songs that are trying to lift me up and praying to God, please help me get through this day. Please help me get through this work week. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I can't stand feeling like this. So I was constantly in that state of, help me get through this. I can't do this. And one thing we really want to watch is saying, I can't do this. This isn't, gonna work, and I'm miserable, because as you speak those negative thoughts, they get into your soul and you will be miserable and you will have a bad week because you've pre-planned that. We get what we focus on, and that is very true. So when I was creating this negative scenario in my head, I was planning everything to be miserable before it was miserable. To be honest, most days didn't turn out that bad, but I was usually in a bad mood to start the day because I kind of put myself in that mindset. So we just have to remember, I can do this. This sucks now, but you know what? I'm going to take steps to change it, and I'm going to find my new path, what I'm supposed to be doing. Keep it positive. Keep those power thoughts. And I know you're saying, Denise, you don't understand. I'm so miserable. I'm going to come out of my skin. I can't do this anymore. I've been there. I felt like that. And I know how hard it is. But let me tell you, these small steps, if you start taking small steps towards getting out of that situation, and just bring calmness. You got to calm down. You got to get out of that misery. And you have to tell yourself, this is temporary. I can do this. And I'm going to change my life, and it's going to be awesome when I do. So get that going in your head. So yeah, let's start focusing on what's miserable. What we want to do is we can control our thoughts. We have complete control of our thoughts. I know it doesn't feel like it. You're saying, you know, they just come into my head. I can't control what I'm thinking. You can, because you can fight off that negative thought with positive thought. Okay, what's good in your life? What do you like to do? And if you're not doing anything that you love because you're miserable in this one space, then that is a sign that you need to go out and do some things you love, because that's going to help you get your focus. You need to focus on things that bring positivity. You need to bring things into your life that light you up. If you don't know what lights you up, go start trying things. What have you always wanted to do? Start investing in yourself. Get to know yourself. Okay? So, so the first steps, sorry, my throat's all gurgly. First steps are to get control of your mindset in the place that you are at. So you might not be happy right now, but we're going to work towards changing that, okay? So the focus is, I can do this for now. It's temporary. I'm going to take action, and I'm going to change my life into a place that I'm happy with, okay? So if you are ready to change your life, if you're miserable, if you're unhappy, if you know there's something more for you out there, even if you feel that pull in your heart, but you have no clue what you're supposed to do, that's where I was when I started. You just have to start moving towards things. What can you do? So I encourage you to go to my website, deniseiler.com. I have 2 free downloads. They are guides. One is 20 ways to start making your life shift now. So these are 20 different ways that you can implement immediately that will start changing your life in that positive direction. It'll get you aware of what's going on inside of you. It will get you focused on direction. It will start getting you balanced. And once you get that balance, you're going to start realizing you're getting all these ideas, and you're getting excited about things, and oh, I could try this. And it's gonna light you up, and as you light up, doors open, ideas come, and then you start moving toward your path, and that's exciting, right? So get that download, and then I have a second download that's called that's about calming the chaos in your life. So getting control of overwhelm, getting stress out of your life. So this is going to take you through step by step on how to get your life balanced. Let's get rid of those things that are heavy in our lives, and let's focus on those things that are positive in our lives, because those are going to drive us into our purpose. Okay, so it's going to get you through. You're going to make a list of all the things that you're spending your time on, and you're going to pull out, you know, what lights you up and what is dragging you down. We got to get rid of those things that are dragging us down, because those are the ones that we are not connected with, that we're not going to be good at, and that we need to change. Okay? So with that said, go into this week saying, I can do this, and I'm going to start working on changing my life and listening to my heart. Get quiet. Take a quiet time, 10 minutes every day. Start your day 10 minutes just being quiet and hearing your heart, and what do I really want? If there are no obstacles, what would I really want in my life? Because you can do it. So I believe in you. All right? So if you have any questions, shoot me an email, let me know. But go out, think positive for the upcoming week, flow with it. Just flow with it. Don't expect things before they happen. Just go into your day, be positive, keep shifting your mindset to positive things. And I know it's hard, and it will take time, but you have to keep taking that action, and you will see results, and it will be awesome. Okay? You got this. You can do it. Go get it this week. I love you guys. Thank you for watching this, and I hope you have a wonderful week.